Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the remaining illustrations in our textbook, page number 191, illustration number 3. Mr. Vineet is a building contractor. During the previous year 2021, he adopted the following contracts. College building, contract price is 12 lakh, but work completed in 8 lakh. Grameen Road making contract price 3 lakh, whole work finished with this amount. Rent house building contract price is 24 lakh, but work completed in 18 lakh. Bridge construction contract price 56 lakh, work completed 48 lakh. A plan has been used for construction costing rupees 20 lakh. He borrowed 15 lakh rupees at 15 lakh at 80% per annum from bank for working capital. He has full record of expenses but did not maintain regular accounts regarding contract expenditure. Mr. Vineet estimates that if he prepares proper account, then actual taxable income will be only rupees 6 lakh, but he has to spend 25,000 for preparing account and to audit them. Determine Mr. Vineet taxable income from construction under section 44 AD of Income Tax Act 1961. So here we have to find the taxable income of Mr. Vineet under section 44 AD. So as per the under section 44 AD, the turnover estimated the annual turnover should not exceed 2 crores. So let us look what is the annual turnover. Here actual receipt paid or payable during the previous year is 8 lakh plus 3 lakh plus 18 lakh plus 48 lakh is equal to 78 lakh. That is the annual turnover. So here we can assume his income as 8% of 78 lakh is equal to 6 lakh 24,000 as per section 44 AD. So we get the that is the limit. The rate of 8% is comprehensive. That is a deduction. So we get 78 lakh as actual received paid or payable during the previous year. So we have to calculate 78 lakh at 8%. So we can assume his income as 8% of 78 lakh rupees. So 78 lakh into 8% is equal to 6 lakh 24,000 as per section 44 AD. If prepares account as per normal provisions, his taxable income will be 6 lakh. So he in the question it's mentioned that the actual taxable income will be 6 lakh if he prepares proper account. So 6 lakh, then 25 lakh is spent for preparing his account, so we have to deduct that amount. So 6 lakh minus 25,000 is equal to 5 lakh 75,000. Then we have to calculate the net income for the assessment year 2021. Then under section 44 AD and as per normal law, so, the actual income before audit and tax, that is nil. Here is no actual income. Then less cost of preparing the account and audit, that is nil. But as per normal law, here 25,000 he is spending for preparing account. Then tax on in income, if we get 51,294, then 41,200. Then we get the net income. That means we have to actual income minus the tax on income, we get the net income. Then from the above calculations, it is better to assess his income under section 44 AD. We have to calculate the taxable income. So tax in normal house, we know that up to 2,50,000 2,50,000 it is nil. Then next 2,50,000 is equal to 5%, we get 12,500. Then balance 75,000, that means 20,000, here 50,000 we get 50,000. Then total 27,500, and we have to add health and education as 4%. So 1,100, the total tax is 28,600. Then we have to calculate tax on under section 44 AD. Here we have get 2,50,000 is nil. Then next 2,50,000 is 12,500. Balance we got 24,800. Then we have to add the cess 4%. So we get the total tax on income under section 44 AD. It is here with the interest on loan depreciation plan has been deducted while computing the taxable income of 6 lakhs. So here in this question, so we have to just assume that the interest on loan depreciation plan has been deducted while computing taxable income of rupees 6 lakhs. So that is the next illustration 4. Mr. Rachel is running a stationery store in his own building. The turnover of the store during the previous year 2021 was rupees 55 lakh, and he declared income as per the provisions of section 44 AD. After computing the income at 8% of such turnover of rupees 55 lakh, he want to claim further deduction on account of following items. salary paid to accountant 90,000, depreciation on shop building 1,92,000, depreciation on computer system 26,000, expenditure on account of insurance of shop 16,000. Can he claim deduction on account of above information, above expenditure? So here income computed as per section 44 AD, that means 8% of turnover or gross receipt of the eligible business for the previous year will be the net income for the business covered under this scheme. From the net income computed as above, the SSC is not permitted to claim any deduction under sections 30 to 38. So he did not permitted to claim any deduction under section 30 to 38, including depreciation and unabsorbed depreciation. So, in this case, Mr. Rachel cannot claim any additional deduction on account of any above of the discussed expenditure from the net income computed as per the provisions of section 44 AD. So, he can't claim an additional deduction on account and as per the provisions of section 44 AD because he is not eligible for that. And next, we have to discuss the remaining points of nature of business. Special provisions for computing provisional income on estimated basis, that means section 44 ADA. This provision is applicable to an assessee who is resident and engaged in a provision referred to in section 44 AA subsection 1, and gross receipt of the assessee from the provision does not exceed rupees 50 lakh. So this provision must be applied when the gross receipt of the assessee from the provision does not exceed rupees 50 lakh. If the above two conditions are satisfied, income of the assessee shall be calculated on estimated basis at a sum equal to 50% of the total gross receipt. Then the prismatic computation profit for small professional, section 44 ADA. That means gross receipt up to rupees 50 lakh, it must not exceed the 50 lakh rupees exceed and padilla. Then deemed profit means that 50% of the gross receipt എത്രയാണ് gross receipt അതിൻ്റെ 50% ആയിരിക്കും deemed profit എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു മെയിൻ പ്രൊവിഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് SSCയുടെ ഗ്രോസ് റെസിപ്റ്റ്, SSCയുടെ ഗ്രോസ് റെസിപ്റ്റ് പ്രൊവിഷൻ കിട്ടുന്ന ഗ്രോസ് റെസിപ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 50 ലാക്കിനും കൂടുതൽ എക്സീഡ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പാടില്ല. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 44 ADA, സ്പെഷ്യൽ പ്രൊവിഷൻ ഫോർ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടിംഗ് പ്രൊവിഷൻ ഇൻകം. Then next provision is special provision in the case of business of plying, hiring or leasing goods carriages. It for hiring or leasing goods carriages. Section 44 AE. This scheme applied to a person owning not more than 10 goods carriages at any time during the previous year. This scheme apply ആവുന്നത് ഒരു ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു പേഴ്സൺ 10 ഗുഡ്സ് കാരേജസിന് മേലെ ഓൺ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പാടില്ല in the previous year. In this case, income is estimated in the following manner. Here the income is calculated in the two cases, that is heavy good vehicles and other than heavy good vehicles. In the case of heavy good vehicles, here heavy good vehicles means more than 12,000 kilogram gross vehicle weight. That means the vehicle weight must be more than 12,000 kilogram. For a heavy goods vehicle, the profit and gain shall be an amount equal to rupees 1,000 per ton of gross vehicle weight for every month during which the heavy goods vehicle is owned by the SSC in the previous year, or an amount claimed to have been actually earned from such vehicle, whichever is higher. So in the case of heavy good vehicle, the profit and gain shall be an amount equal to 1,000 per ton of gross vehicle weight. ഇവിടെ ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ 12,000 കിലോഗ്രാമിനേക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ വരുന്നതാണ് ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഗെയിൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇറ്റ് മസ്റ്റ് ബി ഈ എമൗണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1,000 per ton of gross vehicle weightന് ഈക്വൽ ആയിരിക്കണം for every month. That is the provision in heavy goods vehicle. And other than heavy goods vehicle, in a heavy goods allata vehicles, in this case of goods carriage, other than the profit and gain shall be an amount equal to 7,500 for every month during which the goods carriage is owned by the SSC in the previous year, or an amount claimed to have been actually earned from such goods carriage, whichever is higher. So these are the major conditions applicable to the special provisions in the case of business plying, hiring or leasing goods carriages. The one point is the person owning not more than 10 goods carriages at any time during the previous year, that is the scheme is applied to a person. Then it is in the following, we can estimate this income in two manner: heavy goods vehicles and other than heavy goods vehicle. Let us look at the illustration number 5 in our textbook. Mr. Raghavan, engaged in the business of plying, hiring or leasing goods carriages, owns 9 goods vehicles during the previous year 2021. Can he adopt the provisions of prismatic scheme of section 44 AE in respect of this business? That he is engaged in the business of plying, hiring, or leasing. That means it is section 44A. He owns 9 goods vehicles during the previous year. So, as per the provisions of section 44A, can be adopted by an SSC who is engaged in the business of plying, hiring, or leasing of goods carriages and does not own more than 10 goods vehicles any time during the previous year. In this case, Mr. Raghavan owned only 9 vehicles during the previous year. Thus, he satisfied both the criteria of the scheme and hence he can adopt the provisions of section 44AE for his business of plying, hiring, or leasing goods carriages. So here, the this SSC is owing 9 goods vehicles, that is in the under section 44AE. The special provisions applies to a person owing not more than 10 goods. 10 ഗുഡ്സ് കാരേജസിന് മേലെ അത് പോകാനായിട്ട് പാടില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ ഈ SSC 9 ഗുഡ്സ് ആണ് ഓൺ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ഹി മസ്റ്റ് ബി അപ്ലിക്കബിൾ ടു ദിസ് അണ്ടർ സെക്ഷൻ 44AE. He can adopt the provisions of section 44AE for the business of plying, hiring, or leasing goods carriages. In illustration 6, Mr. Nitin engaged in the business of plying, hiring, or leasing goods carriages. He owned 5 goods vehicles having gross weight of 13,000 kilograms and 4 other goods vehicles during the previous year 2021. What will be his taxable income as per the provisions of section 44AE? So we have to compute the taxable income ആണ് കൂടെ കാണേണ്ടത് 44AE section പ്രകാരം. So as per the provisions of section 44AE, heavy goods vehicle income will be computed at the rate of 1000 per ton. നമുക്കറിയാം രണ്ട് കേസ് ഉണ്ട്, ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസും അതർ ദാൻ ഹെവി ഗുഡ് വെഹിക്കിൾസും. ഹെവി ഗുഡ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഗെയിൻ ഷോൾ ബി എൻ എമൗണ്ട് ഈക്വൽ ടു 1000 per ton. അതിന് ഈക്വൽ ആയിരിക്കണം. So here vehicle weight for every month or part of a month during which the heavy good vehicle is owned by taxpayer. In case of vehicles other than heavy goods ആണെങ്കിൽ income will be computed at the rate of rupees 7,500 for every month or a part of a month during which the goods carriage is owned by taxpayer. സോ രണ്ട് കേസിൽ നമ്മൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് കേസിൽ നമ്മൾ ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ് ആണ് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 1000 per ton റേറ്റിലാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇൻകം കമ്പ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ആൻഡ് ഇഫ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് അതർ ദാൻ ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾ ആണെങ്കിൽ വി ആർ കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ഇൻകം computed the rate of 7,500 for every month or a part of a month during which the goods carriage is owned by taxpayer. In the present case, Mr. Nitin owned 9 goods vehicles in which 5 are heavy goods and which are gross weight of 13,000 kilograms. Hence income will be computed as follows. ഫസ്റ്റ് കേസിൽ പറയുന്നത് അയാൾ ഹി ഓൺ 5 ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ 4 അതർ ദാൻ ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ്, ടോട്ടൽ 9 ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ് ആണ് നിതിൻ ക്യാരി ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ഫസ്റ്റിൽ 13,000 കിലോഗ്രാം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്, സോ വി ഹാവ് ടു ഇത് ഷുവർ ആണ് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസിൻ്റെ അണ്ടറിലാണ് വരുന്നത്. സോ നമ്മൾ ഇൻകം കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഇൻകം പെർ മന്ത് പെർ ഹെവി ഗുഡ് വെഹിക്കിൾ 13,000 kilograms, ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് 13 ton ആണ്. സോ 1000 into 13 ആണ്. സോ 13,000 എന്ന് പറയും. So number of heavy good vehicles in the question നമുക്ക് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് 5 ആണെന്നുള്ളത്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 5. സോ മന്ത്ലി ഇൻകം ഇൻ കേസ് ഓഫ് ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾ ആസ് പെർ ദി പ്രൊവിഷൻസ് ഓഫ് സെക്ഷൻ 44AE പ്രകാരം. സോ വി ഹാവ് ടു നമുക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് 1000 into 13 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 30,000 ആണ് ഇൻകം പെർ മന്ത് പെർ ഹെവി ഗുഡ്. അപ്പോൾ 13,000 into 5, that means number of heavy good vehicles we got 65,000. Then number of months in year 12. So total income as per the provisions of section 44AE from heavy good vehicles is equal to 65,000 into 12, we get 7,80,000. സോ അങ്ങനെയാണ് നമുക്ക് ടോട്ടൽ ഇൻകം കിട്ടുന്നത് ഫസ്റ്റ് കേസിൽ, ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സിൻ്റെ കേസിൽ. ദെൻ ഇൻകം പെർ മന്ത് പെർ ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ് അതർ ദാൻ ഹെവി വെഹിക്കിൾ. ഇനി ഹെവി വെഹിക്കിൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് പറയാം 7,500 ആണ് അപ് ടു നമ്മൾ കമ്പ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ 7,500 ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ income per month per goods other than heavy vehicles. Then number of vehicles other than heavy goods vehicle, as we can it is provided in the question, that is 4 other goods vehicle during the previous year 2021. 5 heavy goodsനും പിന്നെ ബാക്കിയുള്ളത് 4 other goods ആണത്. So that is number of vehicles other than heavy good vehicle is equal to 4. So we get the monthly income in case of vehicles other than heavy good vehicle as per the provisions of section 44AE, that is 7,500 into 4, we got 30,000. So number of months in a year 12,000. Total income as per the provisions of section 44AE from vehicles other than heavy good vehicle is equal to 30,000 into 12,000, 3,60,000. So we got the total income as per section 44AE other than heavy goods vehicle 3,60,000. So we have to calculate the total income from business of plying, hiring, or leasing good carriages as per the provisions of section 44AE. That means we have to calculate, add the 7,80,000 plus 3,60,000, then we got the total income 11,40,000. So that is in the question. We have to see the രണ്ട് provisions നമുക്ക് നോക്കണം, ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾ ആണോ അതർ ദാൻ ഹെവി ഗുഡ് വെഹിക്കിൾ ആണോ എന്നുള്ളത്. Then illustration 7. MR Transport Corporation, a partnership firm, is engaged in the business of plying, hiring or leasing goods carriages and owned 8 heavy goods vehicles during the previous year 2021 and declared income as per the provisions of section 44AE. After computing the income of rupees 1000 per month, the partners of the firm are of the opinion that in computing the return on value of the vehicle owned by them, depreciation will not be deducted since no deduction on account of the same is claimed. Is the contention of partners correct? So from this income computed as per the provision of section 44AE, further deduction of an account of depreciation is not available. So we have not available depreciation. However, the return down value of any asset used in the business covered under the scheme of section 44AE shall be calculated as if depreciation as per section 32 is claimed and allowed. Thus, the contention of the partner is not correct even though no depreciation is claimed by the firm, yet for the purpose of computation of the return down value of the asset, depreciation will be deducted from the value of the block. So here, depreciation is not available on further deduction. So the contention, no depreciation is claimed by the firm. So yet for the purpose of computation of the return on value of the asset, depreciation will be deducted from the value of the block. So we can deduct the depreciation from the value of that block of that after the required asset. The next illustration number 8. Mr. Krishna, engaged in the business of plying, hiring or leasing goods carriages, owns 8 good vehicles, that means heavy good vehicles. During the previous year 2021, he wants to adopt the provisions of section 44AE in respect of this business. In this case, what will be the income as per the provisions of the section 44AE? So here, as per the provisions of section 44AE, respect of a heavy goods vehicle, the profit and gain shall be an amount equal to 1 rupees 1000 per ton of gross vehicle weight for every month or part thereof during which the heavy goods vehicle is owned by the SSC. To the previous year, in the present case, Mr. Krishna owned 8 good vehicles which is applicable to this provisions. Income will be computed as follows. Income per month per heavy goods vehicle, that means 1000 ആണ് നമുക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ കമ്പ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് റേറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ 8 ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ് ഉണ്ട് ആൻഡ് ഹെവി ഗുഡ്സ് വെഹിക്കിൾസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ 1000 വി ക്യാൻ കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ഇൻറ്റു 1000 into 12. That means for every month, so we get 12,000. Then we have to calculate the 12,000 into 8,000. So we get the monthly income as per the provisions of section 44AE, that is 96,000. Then number of months in a year, that we all know 12,000. Total income as per the provision section 44AE, that we got 11,52,000, that is 96,000 into 12. So we get the total income. Then illustration 9. A partnership firm engaged in the business of plying, hiring or leasing goods carriages. The firm has 5 heavy good vehicles, out of which 2 are purchased on hire purchase system on 2021. It has 4 goods carriages other than heavy good vehicles. As per partnership deed, P and Q are entitled to salary 20,000 per month each and interest at 12% per annum on capital of